Hello, good evening and welcome back to Rangers Radio. Rangers 5, Hearts 0 in a thoroughly entertaining game at Ibrox. Join myself, Oxford, back in the show. It's all better. Thoughts, mate?
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed that, mate. That was excellent. Excellent. Thought we played really well. And as you say, it was an entertaining game because that Hearts are no mugs. We don't let's no kids. All right, mate. I mean, we took a couple of players, but we're still a good team. I thought we'd done well. I thought we scored some brilliant goals, absolute brilliant goals. And it was good to see the fight and desire back in their play, Rangers.
Big difference. Morelos, Ryan Jack, Balogun, Bassey, at times, he's just a big raw boy, but at least he's solid, and that improved our team, mate.
Well, didn't he have, mate? Aye, big time, big time. I never realised how much we missed Jack till you see him play. I know he's a good player, but I never realised how good a player he was till you see him. He really is. He makes some difference to that midfield. Balogun showed up with defence.
What did he get booked for, Albert?
Oh, I know. I mean, that's ridiculous. I thought Mr. Collum was going to take a hand in proceedings today. I mean, he's sending somebody off. He's going to send a Rangers player off. And it was absolutely ridiculous. See that wee guy Devlin? That's like that wee guy Devlin. How many fouls does that wee guy commit before he actually even thinks about booking him?
How did he get about it? If I'm being really honest about how bad the refereeing performance was, after his play against Colson, he gives a third foul against him. How he doesn't book him's a mystery to me. That's how bad he was, yeah.
I know. Oh, he's bad today, definitely.
Mrs. Older tells me you're a hard man to satisfy, but you satisfied today?
Oh, definitely, mate. Definitely. Broad smiles. I'm happy. Eaten by her a shandy tonight. She's lucky.
All right, okay. And old Davey will be celebrating getting a big box of Maltesers,
a jumbo size.
Right, okay, mate, we'll get these phone lines open and hear what people have got to say, yeah?
Aye, tell me phone in. Just don't phone in wait till we get beat. Phone in when we win. Get happy, guys.
Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
In other news today, Albert, Rangers ladies 3, Glasgow City 1.
Oh, excellent. That's them still top of the league then, aye?
Top of the league with a game in hand, yeah?
Oh, smashing. How many games do they play in that league?
They play each other 3 times. No, I'd need to check how many in it. I think they play each other 3 times. I think, mate, I'll check. I think there's 12 in it, maybe 33 games, mate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I'll get Fox to check that. I'll get the boys to check it out. Aye. It's not a great result, but anyway, we started well today and we got the goal. Good move, excellent move, and we had chances before that when Kent puts it in. And I don't know if it was a cross or a shot for Ryan. What do you think, mate? Right in the first opening minutes.
I think it was a shot. Is that the one that just by the post?
Aye, when Morelos couldn't get to it. Aye.
I think that was a shot, mate.
Okay.
To be honest with you, and he was unlucky, but the foe would have put it in the other corner. An actual striker would have put it in the other corner. But it didn't matter. At the end of the day, it didn't matter. I mean, it mattered if it wasn't 5-0, but at the end of the day, at least he's shooting and he's got a smile back in his face and he's actually contributing today. And I was happy about that. I was really happy about that.
And then we get the goal. A lovely move. A Bobby, I think it was Ryan Jack to Bassey. Bassey through to Kent. Kent into the middle. And who's there? Guess who? Mr.
Alfred, he's there in the middle. He done it. It was a good move. That it was a really good move, wasn't it? It was excellent. Big Bassey's pass was superb, absolutely superb.
Cultured left back. I don't know if we'll say that much about Bassey. Will we? Cultured.
No, well, cultured maybe with the right description of him. I mean, then we'll leave him alone now.
Aye, great goal, great start. And we kept pressing. Maybe should have opportunities to maybe score more goals. Maybe no worrying the goalie too much, but opportunities to make things happen. We should have had a penalty for Ryan Kent, and also Ryan should have scored himself, Albert, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. It was a penalty. All credit to Kent. He didn't get done. That's what we say when a player does that and doesn't get done. But now Mr. Colum doesn't see the shirt pull and the linesman don't see the shirt pull. It's magic eyes they've got. Or very selective eyes they've got. You know what I mean? But it was a penalty. It definitely was a penalty.
I agree. And then Kent, a great move, does everything right, cuts inside, just got to pass the ball into an empty net. Well, the empty side of the goal, puts it past the post.
Should have scored. They definitely should have scored.
Anyway, I'll cut across you. We've been joined by Derek. Evening, Derek.
Good evening. Far better performance and result today. And I was very happy with the aggression off the ball. When we didn't have the ball, we were closing them down, hunting in packs. And I thought I prefer Aribo further forward. I think when he's in midfield, he doesn't track his runner properly. But when he's out in the right, further forward, I think he's a better player. I know he wasn't at his best today, but I thought the midfield three was magnificent today.
I thought
further up
Jack
the park.
Jack and Lundstrom didn't get pushed off the ball much, did they?
No.
It makes a big difference, all better.
It does, man. So bit of steel in the middle of the park. And I agree with Eric. I mean, Aribo, I don't know if he's better forward, but he's not got the engine for the middle of the park. He can do that with players. You can want them to play in there, but if they've not got that engine, you've played in the midfield, you've got to be able to move about and get up and down. If you don't, you're taking about 60-70% away from your midfielder. So I prefer him up front. He does his damage. He never did a great game today, but he wasn't rotten or anything. But I still am with Derek. I do like him forward.
Who stole the show?
I think Bassett should be the left back for the rest of the season. His aggression and the way he can bomb forward with the ball. I think Barisic too weak in the challenge. I think Bassett was outstanding today. I thought he was the man of the match.
If you were standing in a street and somebody was running at you, who would you rather have running at you, Bassett or Barisic, Derek?
Well, I wouldn't like Bassett running at me anyway.
No, he's a big unit. He's a big unit. Yeah, solid.
He made that mistake with the header, but got away with that one.
Is he cultured? Does he got a lot to learn? Is he raw? I think he is. Could he turn into an asset? I think he could, Albert.
Aye, definitely. He just needs a wee bit of calming down at times, you know what I mean? But he's got something, put it that way. He's not one of the run-of-the-mill left backs, so he's never going to be one of them. He's powerful, and he's powerful in the tackle. He's a powerful runner. He's got a wee bit of skill about him as well. He's not just a big, raw, hard boy. He's got a bit of skill about him. Whether he's going to have a left foot like Barisic, well, I don't think so, but he's definitely better. He's a better fullback than Barisic when it comes to defending it, anyway.
Well, he gives you more heart and soul in it, Derek, than Borner does. Borner's been with us 4 years. He came in 2018. He helped improve our team. And sometimes there's casualties when you're trying to move to the next level. And I don't know if Borner's going to be one of them. Maybe he just had a bad game. I don't know. He's had a lot of criticism, but Bassett done okay today. He made the first goal with a great pass, Derek.
Oh, yes. We should have been out at set at half time, and that's what I was a bit worried about. I'm saying, Hearts are going to come out in this second half and have a go at us, but we managed to weather that storm and then just steamrolled them in the rest of the second half. I don't think it was a 5-goal game, but we took our chances that we've not been doing. Apart from the first half, maybe there should have been 2 or 3 up the first half. But very happy, but we'll need to play like that in the next 13 games. We've got 13 cup finals coming up. There needs to be the aggression off the ball. At least we didn't sit back today when we got the 1 goal. We were pushing right up the park. And I think that was one of the criticisms I had of the manager 2 years. I felt when we got a goal, he was putting every man back behind the ball. Today we were pushed right up and very aggressive.
Aye, and you can see as the other team tired, we start picking them off, Albert, and chances come to the fore. To be fair to Hearts, Albert, if I've been fair, at least they came and tried to have a go.
They did, mate. They did. It turned out, fair point of view, we won 5-0, and it was a great game for us and a good game to watch. If you can beat 5-0, it's not a great game, you know what I mean? But they did come and have a go. And we look a better team when the leash is let off, isn't what I mean? See, we keep the zero nonsense and this defensive football nonsense. We're not built for that. That's just not our team, by the way. then he can do and try it to make us into that. But he's never going to make that team into a defensive team. It's no in them. It's just no in them. So you need to play to your strengths, and I think today he played to your strengths, and look what happened. Lundstrom had a good game. Yeah, I'm going to even say that Lundstrom with a good half anyway.
If he puts that goal in, Derek, when the second half, when he runs through and he gets past a couple of them, that might have been goal of the season.
I know. Right, thanks, lads. Keep up the good work.
Speak to you soon, Derek.
Right, thanks, bye.
Cheers.
Later, mate.
He's just with it all, Bert. You can tell, can't you?
What are you getting?
What are you having?
I don't know. I'm having a cup of hot chocolate now.
All right, okay. She's good to you, she is. Right, okay, but he's in 1-0 at half time. If I'm being honest, Albert, I was a wee bit disappointed because you're thinking, oh, God, we should be at least 2 up here and the pressure's not. And the second half started, Hearts had a go as they changed their formation slightly. And I'm thinking, oh, they're going to score with a first effort here. You can just feel it. And then who pops up with the second goal?
Mr. Morales. What a goal. What a goal, mate.
Rank fit.
But lucky to get it back and back out and come back on his left foot. But what a finish. What a finish. That's what I'm talking about. They place it away for the keepers instead of hitting it at the keepers. Later on, he hit one at the keeper, but that was a beauty. It really was a beauty. And I'm saying to myself, oh, we're on our way now. We're down. See what happens when we start scoring goals, how the confidence starts flowing back into the team. All this keep the 0-1 nothing. It doesn't work, man. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. We're more nervous than the team that you're playing. No, I mean they're desperate to score against you, but we're nervous. But once that second goal went in the day, you just see the confidence flowing right back into the team.
And then after that, if I'm being honest, as soon as that bomb went in the net, we looked like a decent side, didn't we?
Oh, aye. I mean, and then we really started playing some really nice football, mate. Really nice football. We end product, and that makes a difference. The end product. So I'm sitting saying to myself, no, this is more like it. This is definitely more like it. I'm glad I never that 3-0 on. When we scored that third goal, I was like, yeah, look at that. I could have had that on. But,
and then the fourth one in.
I'm glad I kept my £50.
Aye. The fourth and the fifth one in. By the way, I've got to be honest with you, when the fifth one in, mate, I'm saying, come on, let's get a couple more here. I don't know about you.
I was saying to myself that it was there for them if they wanted it, really, honestly. But I was glad to see Ramsey getting on, you know what I mean? So, and a few changes. And that does sort of disrupt the game, and it always does. But it was good to get them on. It was good to get all these players on. Davis, a few minutes in his legs. Ramsey, a few minutes in his legs. You know what I mean? Even Lundstrom, because he's not kicked the ball that much this season. So Balogun back, Jack back. It's all today. I know it was all about fitness as well. You know what I mean? So it was good to get them all back on the park again and use the 5 subs.
Mm-hmm. And then we get a third goal. Scotty Arfield,
yeah.
His last touch. Another good move, eh?
Aye. It's good to see Scotty scoring. I like to see him scoring. He does a lot of work. He does a lot of work that doesn't get appreciated at times. He puts his heart and soul in it, and that's what I like with a player. Heart and soul, everything you've got.
Did you see Morales when it never came in the middle? I don't know if you
know. I never know.
Have a look if you get to see it again, mate. He's
not a happy bunny.
Well, just thinking I got it at one point and it never came to him, you know, and it never happened for him, you know. But the women's fixtures, it's a 10 team. They play each other twice and then it splits up and they play each other. They play each other 3 times and then it splits. Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty similar to the top flight, but we're in a good position in that, and hopefully they can go from strength to strength. The ladies, the Berets. Right, okay. Put you on the spot. Who was your man of the match?
Morelos.
Can't argue with that, mate. Even before the goal, we had them rumbled up, didn't he?
He's just made a huge difference. When he's in that form, in that mood, he's unplayable. He really is unplayable. But we need to get him like that more often because he's great. He's great to watch in that mood. He really is. and he kept the heat. He didn't get involved in anything stupid, didn't try anything stupid. He linked it up well, really well today. Some of his wee flicks were lovely, you know what I mean? Absolutely lovely.
Yeah, aye. He deserved his praise, and maybe deserved a hat trick, if I'm being honest. Anyway, talking about people who always get a hat trick, we've been joined by Andy Phillips. Evening, Andrew.
Evening, Ox. Evening, Albert. Well, that was more refreshing, wasn't it? You know, I think certain players coming back in the team, you know, gives us a chance to go on and do what we need to do there, right enough. But I think Jack's the glue to this, if we can keep him fit. Morales, fantastic. Just all out the right attitude. It just shows to me that they're cheating themselves and they're cheating the fans at times when they can put in performances like that. But sticky in the second half. I was saying to myself, oh, geez, this looks like the first one at Ibrox. But the second goal changed it, and then we set about them, you know. And if we do that for the remainder of the season, we'll be okay. But it's whether we can. Just give that performance again on Wednesday. Maybe not all their goals, but that same endeavour. That start with the same team, to be honest with you.
And what about even Kamara? It's something else that we didn't know he had in his locker. See what he can do if you're positive rather than negative, Andy.
Aye, well, he's what do you call it? He don't have enough belief in front of goals, does he?
Hopefully, maybe that can give him it. That's a real midfielder's goal running through, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe dropping them as well, like, you know, maybe, you know, surely if you've got any pride in you want to play for Rangers and you want to win that league, you know, we get, 13 games to go now in the league? Mm-hmm. You know, you want these are the games you want to be involved in to take you to the end of the season. You know, like we win that league from getting in front to dropping behind and everybody's heat down. You know, that's going to be a bigger buzz than what they got last year, plus what's at the end of it. You know, so the buggers let me down. I know I went for 4-0 today, and the bloody scored 5.
Oh dear! So it went 4-0. You were jumping about, were you?
Well, I was saying to myself, don't score, like, because I mean I only got 14-1 for him, but I had a tenner on it. Never mind, you know, I'm not bothered. The fact that we scored goals and we played well, and you know, from where we all were, I mean, geez, I've seen match there this morning. I was still down, man. You know, I couldn't believe that we just played like that. But that's gone. We've got to go forward now. The next one's Hibs, so let's get them sorted and then keep the pressure on. It's down in our hands, as Albert said, isn't it? Because they've got them twice, and if we play like that, we'll see how good they are. That's all. What
did you make of Ramsey's cameo?
He looked all right, didn't he? Little bit. He's got movement. He gave them time. He's got a red egg there. See, they stay fit. Ramsey, Jack, Davis on the field as well. He's got a luxury there who he could pick in the midfield, you know. So that's good in itself. Like, wouldn't like to pick it right enough because major decisions there right enough. But no, I would start with the same team, honestly. You know, it keeps that momentum going right enough, and we all know what we're getting there on Wednesday. So we can get out and play like that. Hopefully we can do that to them, you know. We'll be all right if we use our heat, you know what I mean? Maybe the kick, maybe the fact that there's a challenge on the line now, we might come up and show the real Rangers, you know, show what we can do on the day, you know. So let's see, you know, such a hard on Wednesday. I couldn't. Oh, geez, that was just, you know.
But it's gone, mate. It's gone, mate.
It's gone.
What did you make of Kent performance today, Andy?
I thought he was ropey in the first half. I think he should have scored one of them, but in the second half, I thought he knuckled down and got on with it. You know, Kent kind of know what he can do there, right enough. So that was encouraging as well. Just play. You know, they've got it in them. You know, I will never say the greats, as you know, because I've said it many times, but they're all good plus on their day, and if they collectively come together, we're a hard mob to play against. It's just whether we can keep that going, isn't it? You know.
Albert, Kent, when he ran through, I think it was Sakala's goal. Sakala's goal, I think, when he had that burst of pace. Just want to see more of that, didn't he?
Aye, for the right hand side, mate. He's better on the right than on the left. You can see he's a natural right winger. You can see, look, he feels a lot more comfortable on that because he has to go inside. It's going on his stronger foot. But that burst of pace, we've been waiting for that all season. So I think he's been waiting for it. I don't think he's been confident enough to try it in case his hamstring goes again. I'm making excuses for him, but he definitely put the afterburners on there, and he looked a different player. He really did look a different player.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed them at times and frustrating, but I would say that's just wingers in general, Andy, innit?
Yeah, all across the years you get that. I mean, one that comes to mind there was that Lobenkrantz. He could be absolutely brilliant on his day, and then on another day it was terrible, wasn't it? But
right, I'll cut across you, mate. I'll cut across you. We'll be joined by a new caller. Evening, caller.
Hello.
Hello, mate. What's your name, mate?
Pascal.
What was that? I never caught that, mate.
Pascal. Pascal.
All right, you carry on, mate. The floor's all yours, mate. What's on your mind?
I just thought about today's game. It was a very good game.
Aye.
I really enjoyed that.
Who's Sean for you?
I'm an African guy, been living in Glasgow for 30 years, but I'm a Rangers fan.
Right, okay. Right, okay. Who enjoyed put Baldbear's teeth in? Who was the players that shone for you today, mate?
Morales was very good today. Plus, and Jack as well. Jack was good.
I agree. Baldbear.
I agree. I think Morelos was definitely good, definitely, and Jack. You got to remember as well, guys, that half that team were getting their fitness back. That wasn't them at full fitness. I mean, Balogun wasn't at full fitness, and there was Jack, and there was Lundstrom, and there's neither is what do you call him, Ramsey when he came on. So they're going to get back to full fitness. Ramsey looked a bit stiff to me, but I must admit he did look a bit stiff. But you can see he's got a football brain. He's got a football brain. There's no doubt about that. He'll maybe take 2, 3, 4 weeks to get up to some sort of speed. But hey, he'll get there. He'll definitely get there.
I think they should play attacking football all the time. I think Rangers is attacking option. They should play all the time.
Put the ball in the net. You don't need to worry about the zero, eh?
Aye.
Aye. You know. I agree with you, mate. I think when we go forward and we play at pace and we try and get the ball out in the wings and we're putting balls in and we're putting 1-2s around the box, that's when we're at the best. When we're defending and we're edge of the 18-yard box, I don't know we're the greatest in the world, eh?
Today looked very good. I don't know why last Wednesday was like scared or something. I don't know.
No,
today looked like more confident.
Aye. Listen, put it down to personnel. When Jack's back in, Alfredo Morelos is back in, Balogun's back in. The whole spine of our team's different.
I think with Ramsey, I think much better. Ramsey and Kent.
I think Ramsey will not see the best. I think we'll see him again on Wednesday. I don't know if he'll play against Annan and then he'll be rolling to go after that, Andy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they'll slow build him in right enough. He'll probably get more minutes in the Minnesota game right enough, depending on how we're going. Did any of you notice Jack there just before he went after favouring his ankle there? He kind of lifted it up a wee bit, you know.
I think that's because he was caught in it, mate. How was that not a foul? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Well, that's the worry, you know, right enough. I mean, Nationals have been saying this all season, maybe the last few weeks. This gets tight. There's going to be some strange decisions, and he was. We all know what he's about, but he was making some funny ones there today.
I've got to say, mate, that I thought his performance today, and you've been listening to this show for a long time, I thought he was just incompetent for both teams. Mm-hmm. If I'm watching that for a neutral, I don't understand how he does the book goals.
Yeah.
Got a point there. Yeah.
I think
they're on the same road, Johnson.
All right, I'll do. That's allowed. And you come.
The last 63 games. He lost only 2 games. It's no bad. I mean, the last 63 games.
Record's good, but I think if your stats and the only stat means something up until today was we'd only won 1 out of 4. You're right, but we're record up to this today. Listen, you from Algeria originally?
Algeria, yeah.
All right, okay. And what attracted you to the Rangers?
I was here a long time ago. I'm head chef. My first time I was in Ibrox, 1995.
Right, okay.
It was European games. I can't remember games, but after that I worked with Wally Hockey. I don't know if you know Wally Hockey.
Unfortunately, I do, aye.
I worked with him for 10 years. I'm a head chef at Burnside Hotel. After he used to give me tickets to watch Rangers Celtic. It was like Albert, Gaza, the best team. So far, is the best team. Rangers the best team so far.
Right, okay. And then you just get the bug for the Rangers?
Aye. And I've got a daughter as well. She's Rangers daft.
Brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Obviously, we'll get an Algerian connection with Magic Bagheera.
Bagheera, yeah. Bagheera used to give me ticket as well. He used to give me 6 tickets every Rangers game.
Right. There'll be a guy phoning you tomorrow called Southside, but that's another story. Great to hear from you. Algerian Rangers supporter. There you go, old bear.
Yeah, we're famous everywhere, mate. We're famous everywhere. You're a chef? Is that what you said? You were a chef?
Head chef, yeah.
Oh, going to make me some chips. I'm starving.
You don't believe, see in Algeria, you've got a lot of people support Rangers. Honestly, a lot of people support Rangers. If you go on the beach, there's a lot of people wearing Rangers stuff.
Hello?
A lot of people. In Africa, but a lot of people support Rangers.
There you go, Andy boy.
Remember, Hamdani was Algerian, Bagheera was Algerian, Karkar, I don't know if you remember Karkar, Salim Karkar.
Yeah, Salim Karkar, yeah.
But he never made that with Rangers, but he was a good player, but he never made that with Rangers. Never made it.
Funny enough, when Andy goes on the beach today, tell him to put his top back on.
That's been well known, right enough, aye.
No, see, don't believe. There's a lot of people support Rangers in Africa. A lot of people support Rangers.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Listen, thanks for the call. Don't you be frightened to phone in here again. Great to hear from you, mate.
Aye. Thank you very much, Phil, yeah.
No problem, mate. Great to hear from you. Great call, mate. First time.
You never go here, Africa, and say you are the people, yeah?
We are the people. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much, Phil, yeah.
Bye. He's right. But he's right. When we attack all bear with a better side.
Definitely, mate. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. That didn't even come into question. I don't know why Van Bronckhorst hasn't seen that himself. I know he's got his style of play and he likes to do a certain thing, but it doesn't suit us. It really doesn't suit us. I know we get the 12 results, but they weren't comfortable and they weren't pretty to watch.
No, that today. And talking about comfortable and pretty, we couldn't find anybody, but we've been joined by George AK. Evening, George.
There it is. All right, boy. All right, Georgie boy. I'm not. Listen, lads. I'm not my usual self. I'm not feeling too clever, by the way. I've done something, by the way, man. I've tore something about my heart, by the way, man, and it's brutal, mate. Absolutely brutal. But that game of the day, mate, it just it filled me with joy. You know what I mean? But I'd seen Rangers scored, man. I've been quite watching what I'm doing, man. I was jumping up and down. I was laughing myself, oh no, and I was in agony again. You know what I mean? I don't know what I've done, man, but it's a stabbing pain on my heart, man. And it just
George, get on the phone. I'm gonna say, look, it's great to hear from you, mate, but go on the phone the right people and get it sorted, mate. You don't mess about.
Mate, honestly, I phoned my GP last week and I got the receptionist. Now they think they're experts, and she's like to me, it was Friday. She went, leave it to Monday to make sure it's all right. Monday,
well, I'm going to tell you about a story about a guy that thought he was going to be all right. It wasn't his missus insisted he done the right thing. All bear.
Yeah, true, mate. That's true, mate. Take my advice, George. Go to the A&E now.
No.
Put the phone down. Phone a taxi and get to the A&E.
George, we're going to let you go, mate, and hope you enjoy your day. You go and get sorted, mate, yeah?
Right, thanks, boys. Thanks,
cheers.
If you want me to come up and pick you up, I'll take you down. No, it's all right.
There you go.
I'll get a taxi, Baba.
If you need a lifter in, we'll get you sorted, but just go and get the right thing, George. Go, beat it.
Right, lads. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. All the best, boys. All the best.
Cheers.
George.
Cheers. Bye.
Aye, you've got to move and get it done.
Yeah.
Andy, can he mess about?
Oh, definitely. I'll know that with my father-in-law, right enough, you know what I mean? He had to have a triple bypass and all that, so he needs to get that sorted. You know, I know we all love the Rangers, but your health's got to be sorted first, isn't it, you know? Well said there, Ox. Glad you tell him there.
Nobody listens to me usually, Andy.
But I think he was there. You could tell by his voice right enough. I think Penny's up there when he's worried, yeah. So that's what we do. We're a big family, and we come in and talk to our own instead of looking after ourselves at times, you know. So well done, Ox. Absolutely brilliant. That touched my heartstring that he did that. Very good.
No. Old Bear knows what I'm talking about with people. Didn't you, Old Bear? Mr. Stubborn.
I'm walking proof of that, mate. I've got somebody else to thank a lot for pestering me to go. Finally, decision was ambulance or police. Make your mind up. What one are you wanting? Anyway, so I'll go. Text me his number, by the way. I'll phone him later on, and if he needs anything, I'll go up and get him.
Right, the bother. We've also been joined by Andy from Crookston. Evening, Andrew.
Good evening, guys. How are you all doing?
Good, mate. A bit better, mate.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say, hope George gets to the hospital. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, mate.
Good evening.
How you all doing? I'm just phoning. I just want to wish George EK all the best, and I hope he gets to the hospital and gets the hangman, gets what he needs. Yeah. Going on to the game. I've been on the phone a few times, and I've been all season basically, and I've been asking for a performance of Rangers, a 90-minute performance, and I think really we got that today. I was absolutely delighted with a few performances. One, Ryan Jack, Lundstrom, and I thought Kent was great. I could go through a lot of the team, but I can't give you any negative points about any of the team at the start of the 11 anyway. I'm just really, really delighted we've come out with this performance. And, this is what we needed. I just hope we can kick on to this.
Yeah. It's sometimes in football, it's how you respond, Albert.
That's exactly it, mate. They were under the microscope today. The Rangers team. They weren't. The squad actually was under, and the management were under the microscope today. Because for everybody outside the Rangers as well, we're all waiting to see. Let's see how they react to this. Well, they reacted, by the way, and they reacted the right way. So they've got to get 10 out of 10 for that. It's like, the team looked like me, the squad looked like me. That it looked like a squad that's got together and sat down and thrashed a few home truths out. That's what it looked like me. They looked united today. They're together. And that's what I like to see. I like to see that. A few home truths, get it all sorted, get it out in the open, whatever wrong with anybody, get it all out in the open, what's happening, and you'll find that your team comes together. And that looked like a team that's starting to come together now.
Aye. Yeah. Sometimes you have to go back before you go forward. So maybe, I didn't feel like it, still doesn't feel like it. Andy for Leeds, two Andys, Andy for Leeds. Maybe it was a wake-up call, maybe, bizarrely.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you need a punch in the coupon, don't you, to bring yourself back down to the ground and then I'll band together there. What Albert said is totally right. It's what I couldn't get over is, I know we all know what we want out of our players and what it means to us.
No, I'm still here.
Some of their players, some of their players, they're cheating themselves. So if they come out after a bollocking like that they've had between them, hopefully is what. They'll go forward and want to chase it. As I said earlier on there, it's going to be fraught now. As long as we stay with them until we get them, and then we punish them. Hopefully that takes us to where we need to go. That's it. Just stand up, be proud to play for what's up, and we'll be okay. But whether they will do that is that's the big question, isn't it?
Well, for me, we could match teams a bit maybe physicality there. You've got with Jack and Lundstrom in there. You've got a bit more physicality. Mm-hmm. Is Lundstrom as good a player as Glenn Kamara, footballer? No way. But he's got a bit more physicality. So then you've got Balogun and you get Bassey in your defence. So all of a sudden that becomes stronger because you know how Bournemouth plays. And then Alfredo up the top. Albert, the ball sticks. And whether we like it or no, on Wednesday night, and I don't want to go back to it, but the difference is the ball didn't stick.
Exactly, man. He got himself involved in the game, whereas on Wednesday the forwards didn't get themselves involved in the game, especially Roof. Mm-hmm. So it shows you where the stick can be. But you're right with the strength one. It's definitely the day we're actually making tackles. It was just refreshing to see us making and winning tackles. Well, when we were allowed to win tackles without Mr. Collum taking a hand in it, the one with Balogun,
how was that a foul? Never mind. I know. How was that? It was a great tackle.
And it's 1-0, by the way.
Aye.
And you're sitting going, this is ridiculous, man. That's never a... I mean, I think the Hearts fans are right in that corner. I think even they were going, that was never a foul. Never in a million years was that. He folded through, and McFadden said, and I'm going, what do you mean he folded through? He gets the ball and he bangs into the guy accidentally.
Was that the same McFadden who said in the first half he'd nobody else to put his foot, so it's okay?
Aye, it was okay. Aye, that was who was that? Bassey. No, that was who was that? I can't remember. The Bassey one and all. The one with Bassey. That's it. Bassey gets booked and then he gets a foul against him, and that was it. Aye, he had nowhere else to put his foot. Oh, well, so he may as well just launch it into somebody there. That's safe in there, isn't it?
Hey, Rox, thanks for having me on, mate. I'll let you go and get somebody else on, mate.
Cheers, mate. Speak to you soon, mate.
Right. Cheers. Take care, guys.
Bye. What do you think he's having, Andy Feely? Do you think he's having a bit of roast beef, and he's away?
Well, she just did me a lamb roast one there, right, and I'm frightened, and I'm pugged, right, and she just said to me, do you want some jam rolly pots? And nah, you're all right, forget it. I might open a vodka tonight, right enough. I've not been drinking for a few days, but I think I might just have one tonight.
That's a bad sign, no drinking for a few days, that's a bad sign.
I know, well, I got myself, like, sort of, like, really worked up over it, like, so I thought, well, I better not get a drinking because I'll be wanting to kick everything that moves, right enough.
Don't listen to the doctors. You need to keep the drinking up.
Aye. Well, I'll just tell you put that there to Ox. Stop mentioning that Scouse guy while you're that bloody chins will be coming after me saying he's a brilliant player. And the only reason he played well is because Jack helped him out today. That's the only reason he played okay.
Good point, Andy. Good point.
His credibility's shot, mate. Shot. Yeah.
Aye, well, when he wanted to play him at centre half, didn't he? So that kind of says it all, doesn't it, Ox? Keep telling him that right enough,
He's got more chins than a Chinese phone director, hasn't he?
Oh, he's definitely got that. He's acquired another 20 since I've not spoke to him in a week. I can tell you that.
Right, okay. He'll be on in a minute, or tomorrow night, But listen, Morelos, man of the match for me, followed by, if I'm being honest, Jack. Andy?
Yeah, that's mine. I would have said that as well, right enough. I thought he was brilliant today. The way he opens that space and just he kind of floats around as well, and he hodged the ball pretty well. Sadly missed him. Just a bit worried now. It's to see what the reaction after that way he went down there. When he went down, I'm going, oh no. But he's in the team and they tackle the part of the game, so he's going to have to get up for them and go forward and stay in the team hopefully. And I think we'll be okay. But he needs a break now, doesn't he? He's been out too long. He's too good a player for at Rangers for not to be in the team. So,
but again,
going forward,
Andy, and I'll come in after you. It was a foul. The boy caught him on the edge of the box. I'm not saying it was a booking or a dirty foul. It was a foul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Aye, he kicked him on the ankle, and then he lands on his ankle as well. You're going, there's a double foul. That's the one he landed on his ankle was the one that injured him. But no, Mr. Collum doesn't see it that way. You see, that's selective vision again.
Mm-hmm. Aye. As I said, I thought he was totally incompetent, and not even for our team. But always the Hearts of how goals never get booked in front, as I said. But some of his other decisions against us were just bizarre. There was one at the end of the game. I don't know if you know it. Sakala came between two of them, Andy. It's a foul. It's just a foul.
My worry with it like that, Ox, is, I know I said the same to Suggs. I kind of agree with you. They're just incompetent right enough, but there's some decisions that you say, come on, man. This is, you can't be serious. And my worry is, at 1-0, I say we're 1-0 and we're hanging on at it like that. They kind of decisions can cost us 2 points or whatever, But there again, I've got to go with what you said. It's mere incompetence, but I kind of question. I question him and the other one, Father Clancy. Well, I think he's just bent as hell. I won't have that any other way, But we've got to make sure that we score goals to take it away from them, so that these.
I'm with you, Andy. I don't question Clancy. He's just a cheat. He's cheating.
No, he's a cheat. Aye, definitely.
He's been caught at it. He's just cheating.
Aye. Well, as I said, the big plus for me today, getting players minutes under their belt who'll come back stronger. Great to see Stephen Davis on the football park. Davis to Ramsey. I don't know. I ring about it all, but
Davis to Ramsey. The wee man. That's another one. I forgot about him there. So I'm getting more minutes in his legs and fitness. This squad is coming together again. This squad is really coming together, and I hope they keep the strength in the team and don't start putting Aribo back into the midfield with Kamara. They're too weak. They're too weak physically. I know I'm getting back away, but I don't need to get back away. But they are. I need to emphasise that. It's a point you made, but I want to emphasise that they are too weak. Good football players, but too weak.
What Aribo gives you when he's playing in the forward there, he gives you somebody who's got physicality, plus he can help you in both boxes, plus he can play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, definitely. They're good players. I'm not slagging them as players. They're good players.
Andy, in you come.
Yeah, well, you know what I think about Kamara he's not for me right enough. You know, I think he's too slow. The only time he really plays well is when we had Davis in there, or I think Jack. He seems to relax into the game there. Like, you know, we've had him in a couple of games there just gone by there, and he's weak on his own to you know, make the midfield tick. In my opinion, is Kamara right enough. Not saying he's a bad player, but he's got that blind pass in him a lot, and all right. I've never forgot that, as you know. I keep waiting for him to do it, like, you know. But I'm glad he didn't play today. I'm glad he scored the goal, you know, because he's going to figure in some of the games. So hopefully, if he does get in that position again, you know, he scores goals instead of side passing it, or you know, not taking a shot on. You know, maybe that don't help him. But
maybe the goal help his confidence. Listen, the last few minutes of the show. Come in and give your thoughts quickly. Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show. It's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Well, we never spoke much with Sakala. He took his goal superbly well, by the way.
I think that was another mistake, not playing him in centre forward again on, you know, Roof. There's a time for Kmart Roof, but it's not playing his back to goal as a number 9. But he can't get away from anybody. You know, I don't know if it's his fault or the manager's fault for selecting him, but at least with Sakala, you've got raw pace all there.
That's that, no, I mean, you know, if you hit it in the general direction of him, he's after it. He's getting after it, and he's getting after it with pace. So, but he showed he's got a wee bit of skill as well, no? I mean, because that goal he took was really good. When you watch it again, it's pretty skillful what he did. And I'm saying, well done, son. That's a lovely wee goal you've scored there, son. But that's two forwards scored, two midfielders scored. So that's us getting in the right direction again. Defenders didn't score. I'm sick of defenders scoring. I want my midfield and my forwards to score more goals, more and more goals. But today, keep going like that today. That's what is required. Look how easy that game become when we started scoring goals. All of a sudden, the heart went out of hearts.
Aye, let's be honest, mate. For the last 20 minutes, as soon as the third went in, Andy, they were chasing shadows, weren't they?
Oh, definitely. I think we just imposed it. You could see the actual relief coming through the players, and them actually, you know, doing what the basics of the game, Rangers. And you do the basics of the game and play like we can. You're going to run teams about. There ain't no doubt about that. You know, I've always said that. It's just a shame that, I don't know, for some apparent. I always worry with the Rangers when we're 1-0 up and with 20 minutes to go, then we start retreating back, and then they become very nervous and all that. But they took that out of their hands today, or out of Hearts' hands there, and you know, they had that wee cameo spell at 10 minutes. They could have equalised right enough, and then it might have been an interesting game. But no, look, we've got good players in good positions when they want to play, as I've said, and we can do that. You know, you get confident, and you know, it's going to go to the wire, this, I think. I said this at the start of the season at Shills. I think this one will go down to the wire, so, you know, we'll see, like, you know.
Aye, we'll see what it takes us, mate, but we just need to keep winning football matches. Let's go and win the next 13. We've nothing to worry about. Simple as that.
That's it. Yeah, well, we've won the league, then, haven't we?
You know, that's day one. Today was day one of the league. This is the day. The league starts today. That's day one. We got 5-0 victory. Onward and upward. On to Wednesday.
Yeah, I like that point that you made there before like I say, I was still raging right enough, but when you come out at that point, I actually thought that, said, well, yeah, come on, clean sheet, like you said, give each other a bollocking in the changing room, and if that's the attitude and that's what's come out of it, we'll start with a 5-0 against them and, follow it up on Wednesday. Then, let's go. It's ticking the games down. This is where you want to be. This is a business area, isn't it? We're in the bit now where you win stuff now, So, come on, Rangers. Let's get this double settled up now, and then away we go.
Yeah. I wonder if the manager learned a lot for Wednesday night, Albert.
I think he learned a lot than he did in the other 12 games, put it that way. He learned a lot about his players, and he'll probably learn a lot about his players after the match when they were talking themselves. I mean, by all accounts, he kept them in that dressing room an hour after that game. So I don't think we should ever dirty washing it up there because I don't trust them. No, I mean, should have waited we get back to Ibrox and do it. But anyway, you've got to do it. Whatever you do, you've got to do it. And it looked today if they've all took it to heart and they went, oh, here, let's get our finger out. We've been mincing about all season here because this league we should be well out of sight in this league today, but we're not. So the reality is we've got to go and win it again. So let's do it. Let's get on with
it. Yeah. Andy?
Yeah. Well, see that case scenario there, if we do go on and win it, then they'll probably will grow up. I don't think a lot of their players will be there, but I think, like you said, Gio's looked at that, and I think he knows that his hands are tied at the moment. He can't really do what he wants to do. The only thing I would say that I was concerned with Gio was when he thought we were in the game after 25 minutes on Wednesday. I'm saying to myself, right, well, and I've not had a drink all week and I thought that. Now, that's some statement because we wasn't,
But delusional there, isn't he?
Oh, definitely. Maybe what was going on in front of him shell-shocked him. He obviously didn't see what was going on there right enough, but that was a strange one to come out with. But, he has to, he can't go and publicly bang him and all that right enough. He looked angry after the game. That's what I will say, and he's hard to read into as a person right enough, but he did look angry after that whole
I love
game
Jack.
right enough,
I love Jack's reaction when he asked them, what can you take out that second half? He turns around and says nothing. That's he's right. He's totally right, by the way. Nothing. You take nothing out of that second half. If you're going to try and make excuses and look at that second half and say there's something positive, well, you're deluding yourself again. You've got to look at the whole thing in its context, and
even if
you've got to face reality. Didn't matter, mate. Didn't matter, mate.
Right. Well, apart from the goal difference, but apart from that,
But today, they reacted well.
And we got a reaction. I don't think anybody thought it was going to be a 5-0 game. Andy?
No, I had a crazy bit on, like I say, like I always do then just for fun, like enough. But, look at the 6 goals that we've lost, Ross County and them. They were all preventable. They didn't really make them. We created them, for the two teams. Mm-hmm. So, like you say, we iron that out. There isn't a problem. Like you said, but the thing that annoys me, 2 games in 63, 64 now, but we're still second at the minute, That's what's galling me at the minute, right enough. But look, keep going, keep positive. We'll be okay. Well, hopefully we're going to be okay. You know what I mean? I just want to see us go out now. If we're going to lose this league, go out fighting, not just let it whimper out. And the good thing about after the 2 times
we're not losing any league, mate. We're not losing any league. Forget about that.
No, I'm not giving that. No chance I'm giving that up all bit. No. Not that I've got a breath in my body. I don't give them nothing.
Right, okay. There was times a day when we broke, we played some decent stuff. The way we play under Gio, we're not always going to control the game because you're going to be able to pass it round number 2 in midfield, and you'll get into the last third if you're able to put crosses in. But that's his tactics, and we have to get the right players for the system and go and win games. Ryan Kent, 3 assists today, Andy.
Say again?
Ryan Kent, 3 assists today.
Yeah, well, like I say, I thought it was ropey in the first a wee bit in and out there, and he should have scored at least one of them. But
he should have done him.
Second, oh, yeah, well, I mean, he's done him, hasn't he? I mean, a keeper like Gordon, he's done him already. So all he had to do was hit the rigging right enough, and I don't know how he missed that, to be honest with you. But, second half, he showed willingness to want to get into the game and, create and that wee run up there. I'll give him. He did well in the second half, If we get their performances out into the end of the season, he'll be the difference as well,
Aye, he's definitely got something in his locker. But it's the way we play. But a team game, when we need players to play, Albert, we can't. When we play fast, everybody's got to be involved in it.
That's it. And when we play fast, everybody looks if they want to be involved in it. It's that walking pace nonsense. And it usually starts with goals in the two centre halves. We roll on the ball at each other. I can't stand that. I absolutely can't stand it. But when we get that, pick that pace up and attack, really go at teams, what a difference. What's the difference in a team?
Here. What a difference in a team. Alfredo Morelos.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Good goal. Good finish, your second one, Andy.
Oh, yeah. I thought he had a cracking game. All about him. I mean, you know me. I've had a go at him in the past and all that, but looking over the time, right enough, he's a good centre forward. I mean, he's a hard rat to foot handle. He moves people around. I mean, he never gets injured, does he? I think what the Colombians did right enough, I think that was shocking. Flying a boy over there, just to not even get in the squad. I mean, something needs to be done about that. International football, it shouldn't be a threat. I know we're moving on and we're in this modern era and it's all about them. But I mean, back in that day, you played your international on a Wednesday or a Tuesday and you played your league games and your cup games around then, didn't you? They were never affected and players getting taken away from your club. It's all about TV and money. That's what it's. That's so annoying.
A simple rule change. If your players not involved, they shouldn't be made to travel. Yeah. I think that's came apparent with Alfredo, not just him. Well, gentlemen, we've reached that time of the evening. It's been a pleasure, Andy.
I always enjoy the Rangers radio, as you know. Great talking to you guys, and it's let's get it on and get Wednesday sorted. Maybe a more happier show tomorrow night, won't it?
Wouldn't take a lot. Cheers, mate. Speak to you soon.
No problem, pal.
Albert.
Hi. Thanks for having me on, mate. It was a very, very enjoyable show, and it was a very, very, very enjoyable result. And I hope we get many more. We're getting another 13, at least another 13 in the league of them. So onward and upwards.
If I don't pronounce this right, I just want to thank and I hope he's not insulted if I try and get it right. Radona, who phoned in, the Algerian Rangers supporter. Thanks for the call. Great to hear from you. Thanks to George UK. You get yourself sorted. Andy Crookston and of course Andy Leeds. Albert for taking the time to join us here on radio. Thanks to Fox and Old School Blue for doing the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night. Well, GB will be joined by the one and only JFK. Take it away, Old School Blue.
Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football. We're Scotland's gallant few, though times they have been hard, we're followed near and far. You will always hear us roaring from the stands in Ibrox Park. Scotland's gallant few, who times they have From the start to Ibrox Park. Every Saturday we fall to cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football.